Hello, this is Spellbinder with this news update on Obama. This is without an article. This is actually a commentary on what I've heard him say last week before the elections and what he just said about 1:20 p.m. Eastern Time on the news conference he's having in Washington D.C. Last week it was in Ohio. Okay, this is funny. He was in Ohio and he's talking to the people, trying to get them to vote Democrats. And he was sitting there saying because of his health care, the ObamaCare, which I call the Abomination Care, that some lady in Ohio would not have to sell her home to get cancer treatment. And I'm going, well, some lady in Ohio. He didn't name a city or a town. He just said some lady in Ohio. Well, just about 5 minutes ago, because it's about 1:26 now, about 6 minutes ago, he made a ridiculous statement in front of the news people in Washington, D.C. on his news conference after the after-election speech to the media that now it was some lady in New Hampshire that didn't have to sell her house to get cancer treatment. It's a joke. I mean, he just makes this stuff up. Depending on what state he's in, is what he's going to say to the people to say that his Obamacare is going to work. Well, the problem is his Obamacare hasn't even kicked in until 2011. So this lady is immaterial anyways because it hasn't even happened yet. And so he's using stuff and lying. He's outright lying. He's an alien. Look at him. I mean, he's from some other world. I don't know what, but he's from some other world. And I think it's funny that he came out and said such nonsense again today about some woman somewhere and I bet he did this in every state. I just happened to see the speech he made in Ohio, and then I caught this today. And he's just using this lady somewhere that has cancer who's going to have to sell her house, but now she doesn't have to because of his Obamacare. Man, can we be lied to any further? Is this man ever going to stop lying? And when they kept asking him questions about, well, do you think the American people voted against the Democrats because of your policies, he kept making up excuses after excuses of like, well, no, it's not really that. It's, they just didn't have a great understanding and all this. There's a misconstruing understanding of what was said by me, and we'll have to work harder to make this work. People, whoever still is drinking the Kool-Aid, stop it. You're poisoning yourself. Your mind's being poisoned by this. These people are controlled by George Soros. I mean, that's one of the main players, plus all the other players of world banksters. Because they're getting ready to bail them out again. There's a thing coming up lately here that they're going to try to bail out the banksters again. I think it's Goldman Sachs again. Needs another bailout. Or a couple other banks. And plus, since California didn't pass Proposition 19, I guess California's going to be asking for a bailout too. I say let California fall and let them learn from their lesson. They had an opportunity to save the state, and they threw it away because of, misguided information about marijuana. Marijuana is actually harmless, and it does cure cancer and remove tumors from the body. Like I said, watch the documentary by Rick Simpson called Run from the Cure. It was a film done a few years back. I think it was in the 90s up in Canada, where this old guy had cancer, skin cancer, and he got rid of it by putting this stuff on his face he made from hemp. He boiled it down and made like a honey oil or a resin oil high in THC. He put it on his cancer, and his cancer went away within a week. It was gone. The doctor said, "You're cured." And several other people had like lung cancer, took it away. Another person had colon cancer, took it away. So California, don't ask for any bailout because you ain't going to get it. Nobody's going to believe it since you messed up and disallowed the true miracle plant to be illegalized still. Besides, that wasn't what I was going to talk about. It's just about Abomination and his I can't tell the truth and I make up stories as I go, and depending on what state I'm in. That's really what I wanted to say. It's just a joke. Man, I can't believe this guy. He's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. The whole system's unbelievable. Controlled by foreigners. And we wonder why this country's going down the tubes. That's because the foreigners want it to. They're jealous of this country to a point where they want this country to fall. It was the greatest country on the planet, and they're afraid that everybody would want to get rid of them in the foreign countries, so they had to get rid of us first, so everybody will fall in line. Once our country falls, the world falls in line, and the New World Order arises. Well, until next time, this is Spellbinder saying, be good at it, do your research, have a good day.